This is John Michael Grogan with Advancing Your World, the road less traveled.
Dr. John Michael Grogan is a worldwide best-selling author and speaker. In this podcast, Advancing Your World, Dr. John Michael will help you position yourself for success by achieving greater purpose, significance, and exceptionalism. Now, here's Dr. John Michael Grogan.
There are many roadways that crisscross this great nation of ours. Some are very crowded and some are very dangerous with their serpentine curves and mountain-like drop-offs. Then there are highways so beautiful and stunning you wish you could travel them daily. Some of these highways should be on our bucket list. The Pacific Coast Highway in California, for example, or the Blue Ridge Parkways in Virginia. And who wouldn't prize the memory of traveling the Olympic Peninsula Loop in Washington State? How about Highway 12 in Utah? These and others are enough to revitalize jaded eyes and weary spirits. They're a memory-creating must. Then there's Main Street of America, old Route 66, traveled by millions going from Chicago to Los Angeles during California's heyday. And what about Utah's Interstate 80, as flat as it is straight? Now picture a wheel with many roadways out from a hub. We can choose any of these roads to what we think is a better place, a better life, a more fulfilling existence. There's a road called, for example, This Is It, I'm Sure. Another named Perceived Opportunity. Then there's Self-Actualization Road, and still another called Self-Expression Expressway. But perhaps the most alluring one is one called I Did It My Way. You get the idea. Everyone begins at the hub of life and chooses a road to travel. The idea is to choose the right road so we save time and energy in reaching the fullest utilization of our talents and gifts. I can't count the number of people I've spoken with who race down these various roadways only to discover a brick wall. Some have traveled 2 or 3 years, maybe a decade or more, only to have to return to the hub and choose another roadway. I always hated having to do this because it meant I was merely treading water all that time, going nowhere, wasted motion, always hoping for better results, hoping to avoid more disappointments. I'll be right back.
Learn how to achieve top-of-mind awareness within your local target market. Hi, my name is Lovely Lancaster, entrepreneur, speaker, and author of the Ultimate Toma Marketing Plan for the super successful. This book was written to help business professionals grow market share, profit margins, as well as community fan base using target marketing and strategic growth techniques. So secure your copy on Amazon or by texting the word TOMA, T-O-M-A, to 31996. You will receive discounted pricing on the book as well as other promotions and book tour information such as dates at a bookstore or university near you. The Ultimate Toma Marketing Plan, now available on Amazon, Audible, Books A Million, and Barnes & Noble stores near you.
Charles Schulz, American cartoonist and creator of the comic strip Peanuts, said, "There is no heavier burden than an unfulfilled potential." And he also said, "Life is like a 10-speed bicycle. Most of us have gears we never use." Winston Churchill put it this way: "Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. With effort and clean hands and a pure heart, our success as a human being must come to pass, for that is the law. It's a universal law that applies to all people equally everywhere at all times. I've never met a person worth their salt who wanted to live a life of if-onlys or I wishes. Dreamers never put into action their dreams. They live a life where exasperation, frustration, and disappointment are their permanent house guests. There is a term in the Bible that says, first in the natural, then in the spiritual. What does that mean exactly? Pastor Ray Bentley, founder of Maranatha Chapel in Southern California, opined that the Apostle Paul explains one of the most consistent divine patterns in the Bible. The spiritual is not first, but the natural, and afterward, the spiritual. This, he says, runs counter to the Western mindset. God's intentions are to build and heal our lives naturally and spiritually. We are born in the natural, and if we fail to take the road less traveled, but go by way of the roadway called I Did It My Way, it will be like the Hotel California. We are programmed to receive, the lyrics go. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. This is what makes the road less traveled so difficult for some. They're simply not looking for it, preoccupied by the busyness of life, or they're not interested in traveling on it. The key to finding the road less traveled lies in something the German theologian Dietrich Bonhoeffer said. Salvation is free, but discipleship will cost you your life. The road less traveled is narrow and uphill. It is not as crowded as the road leading downhill. The road going downhill is very wide and crowded. Many would say, in hindsight, it was very slippery. There's a cost that comes with traveling either road. One is dark and ominous and full of painful regret. The other, the road less traveled, results in singing and dancing and looking into the face of God. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has comprehended what God has in store for those who love him.